Hey, this is Ken with Casual Furniture World. Today we're going to be covering our comparison between Lynx and their lower end grill, or more cost effective grill, the Sedona. So diving into Lynx, the thing I love about the Lynx is just the polished look. They do a really good job on all their polishing on their grill. It really gives a very high-end look. The other thing I really love is your temperature gauge is really close to the level of where you cook, so you really get a true read of what your true temperature is in your grill. A lot of grill companies are putting it way up here, so you really don't get a true read. The other thing, when you're opening this grill, you have probably the easiest or the best spring assist. You see, it really just takes me one finger to be able to open this grill. Your handle also rotates, so a lot of grills don't have that feature. You're actually having to raise it like this and then readjust your hand to open it. So this adjusts with your hand. So just the extra details are very important when you're buying a premier grill like this. The thought really matters. So when you're looking at this grill on the inside, they do a great job of including some accessories. You get your rotisserie that is stainless steel, which is nice. That's going to last a lot longer. You get a smoker chip holder so you can infuse some taste into your meats. You also get a grate that will actually pick up your grate or help you get your grate out. But your grates are polished, they're heavy, they got a lot of great weight to them. You know, compared to some of the other grills like Delta Heat that we've looked at, Twin Eagles, just as much weight as the Twin Eagles grate, probably more. But where Lynx really goes above and beyond is what's under the grill. So what's under the hood, so your burners. So like some of the other grills we've covered, we do have the ceramic briquettes. The thing I do like about these is there's no real space in these briquettes, and you get more briquettes. So it's really taken away any of the hot air. Yeah, there's a little bit of holes here, but a lot less than some of the other ones that we've reviewed. So you're gonna get a lot more infrared heat, a lot less dry air hitting your meats. Now what Lynx is doing is they're doing a ceramic burner system as their standard burner. They used to do a brass burner, but the great thing about this is you can remove, it's got 4 of these, so you can remove it to clean it. Your portholes where your flames come out are hidden, so you're not going to get these filled up, but if they do with grease or anything, you can open it up and clean it out pretty easily. But these, since they are ceramic, give you some infrared heat as well, so you're not getting as much hot air. This heats up and gives you some infrared heat on your meat. So that is the science behind doing briquettes and doing ceramic on your burner as well. What really sets Lynx apart though, and we'll get a close-up here in a little bit, is the Trident burner. So that is an infrared burner that most infrared burners only go high 1300 to 1500 degrees. This infrared burner can get as low as about 250 degrees. So we can smoke on this grill with infrared heat, or we can sear on it. And as you know, infrared heat is going to keep more moisture in your meats, taste your meats. So having this technology, most people order this grill not with the ceramic briquettes, but with the Trident burners in the whole grill. We show it on our floor with the ceramic briquettes, but most customers are ordering it with the Trident burners. You get lit knobs, backlit knobs, so that's an upgrade versus a downlit LED. You get a ball bearing drip tray, which is nice. That's an upgrade over some of the competition. You really get a beefy double wall cabinet here as well. You get some storage in here. We're storing a lot of stuff in here right now, as you can see. But it really has some good weight to it versus some of the other carts out there. Your side shelves don't buckle versus some of the competition. So it really is a beefy grill. Your warming rack has 2 storage locations, so you can get it out of the way if you're doing your rotisserie with a chicken or a larger piece of meat. So really, they think about the details. You have the polished look, you have the performance with the burners, you have the really spring assist light hood. Lynx really thinks about the performance and the look with their grill. Now we're going to transition over to our Sedona grill. You lose a couple things, but it's really a great grill if you're looking at a mid-tier grill and a mid-tier price point. So this is the Sedona series by Lynx for customers out there that are not wanting to put the investment into a Lynx price point wise. This is a great grill. You still get a lot of the polished look. It looks almost exactly like the Lynx grill. Only difference aesthetically is you're getting a white thermostat rather than black, and you're seeing Sedona here on the front rather than just Lynx. That's really the only difference aesthetically between the 2 grills. Now when I lift this up, you still have a twist on the handle. It's not as smooth, and your spring assist is definitely not as easy as the Lynx. So you do lose some of that functionality. Your warming rack does not have a 2 position, it's a 1 position, so you will have to take your warming rack out if you are using a rotisserie. This grill does not show an infrared back burner. I believe you can order an infrared back burner with Sedona. We don't show it that way. But once we get under the hood, you know, your grates are great. They're still polished. They still got great weight. You're probably losing half the weight with this grill. So still a great grate. This compares very much to Delta Heat in my opinion. You still are getting the ceramic briquettes. You're getting a little bit more openness on this compared to the Lynx. A little less briquette, so you know, whether that gives you more performance or not, you might get a little bit more hot air on this grill. But you are going to a tubular burner. It is all stainless steel. The thing I like about the Sedona versus Delta that we've talked about in the past is, and you'll get a close-up here in a second, is you get a burner tube on the front of this burner that will give you some even heat near the front here. A lot of grill companies are not giving you that. They just give you a tubular, a U-shaped burner. So you get heat in here, but you don't get heat up front. So that in a lot of grills, you're not getting any heat, so you're not putting any meat. So you lose a lot of square inches of cooking. You're not gonna cook anything on this whole front part of your grill. So if you're cooking, you know, burgers for 20 people and you can't put 10 burgers here, it could affect how many people you're cooking for at a time. So I do really like that about their burner compared to the competition. They also are doing a divider here between the infrared burner and the actual burner. So I like that because this gets really hot and that could help deflect some of the heat into this other zone. So that's something I haven't seen in some of the other grills as well. So that's just an extra bonus that some of the other manufacturers I haven't seen do. I do like their infrared burner. It's not a Trident burner, obviously. So this is going to get up just 1300 to 1500 degrees, but it is more seamless. It seems to be a little bit larger than the other infrared burners. So you're going to get more coverage with this infrared burner than the competition like Delta Heat and Napoleon that we've talked about. So for the money, I really like this grill compared to Delta Heat. It may be slightly a step up if you can spend just a little bit more than Delta Heat, which you probably will with Sedona. It's probably worth the extra dollars. They do both companies do a great job of giving fridges, giving side burners, drawers, so you can do a full kitchen with them. Lynx offers a outdoor kitchen design platform, so we can send off, you know, everything that you want, and they'll design the kitchen for you in the layout that is going to be the most optimal. So that's another cool thing that Lynx and Sedona can offer to you. So both these grills are on our floor. We love Lynx and Sedona, so come on by and check them out. If you really like the video content we're going through today with comparing grills or deep diving into grills, please like and subscribe our channel and you'll get more content. We're constantly, weekly, putting out more content on grills. We'll be doing fireplaces as well as furniture, everything to do with outdoor. So like and subscribe and you'll get more content.